The Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. And when you're looking at the first game, Clark of a back-to-back. Any change in approach?
My thought is it's the coaching staff that adjusts the most, trying to manage minutes and massage matchups and maybe go a little deeper into the bench if possible.
Here's Castle. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 5. Riza Shea with it. The tray. Nat grabs the miss. Now Lever. Fader on the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And Drexler is comfortable shooting from this mid-range area. Doesn't need much space to get a shot off.
Pass to Castle. Here's Dillingham. Riza Shea with it for the 3. Edey. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
This close in, you have to finish strong. You have to capitalize on the easy chances.
Lever dishes to Carroll. Pass to Drexler. Perkins for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They came in with a really good game plan and executed on it. I thought they were really tenacious on offense.
And they managed to do it in front of a hostile crowd. Easier said than done.
And that one's good. Riza Shea.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Lever up top. 20 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he also put in work on the glass, doing the dirty work for his team as well.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the miss by Pat Lever. Here's Castle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Now Riza Shea. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Lever outside. Pass to Drexler. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Drexler's got his second bucket.
Well, Drexler's so smooth, makes it look effortless, but he does have to get tricky inside to beat that contact.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. You take a look at the Trailblazers. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's the pick. High post shot, and that one is good. Drexler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you attack, hold nothing back. There's no room for self-doubt or hesitation.
Pass to Riza Shea. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Castle. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Here's Lever. He has yet to score. Drexler outside. Carroll with it. Lever taking his time here. Drexler outside. whistle. Drexler, no good.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Here's Castle. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Banked in off the glass.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Pass to Perkins from past the arc. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Risacher. Now Dillingham. Here's Edey. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Lever. Here's Drexler. It's deflected. Dillingham with it. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. High, arcing shot, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Showing off the soft touch and the value of having an effective floater in your arsenal.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls.
What's up?
And that one falls for Dillingham. Trailblazers trail by 5. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Now a timeout called by Portland. Outside, Perkins. On the wing, Drexler. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he got to the line a lot, which was a real game changer, guys. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team's style of play.
Chicago with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Here's Risacher. Nailed from three-point land. Risacher's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lever kicks to Drexler. Here's Nat. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Nuggets, that's for sure.
Well, we're trading triples right now. Love seeing Perkins respond like this.
Now Dillingham. They set the pick. Here's Rizachet. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great hustle right there.
Oh, Clark staying active on the offensive glass.
Doing work.
Those effort plays are how you win.
Now here's Lever. Still yet to score. Here's Carroll. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's just grown man strength right there. Carroll is a load to deal with inside.
Here's Castle. Drexler defending. Pass to Castle. Rebound by Perkins.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Drexler high post. He's got 8. Four on the clock. Chicago grabs the miss. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Castle. Rizachet with it. 20 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Here's Drexler. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Good work on the interior. Drexler recognizing how to cash in from this area.
Here's Rizachet. He's got 5. A 3-ball. Rebound by Drexler.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Holland, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Watley's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Lever drives in. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
From in close, Michael Thompson throws it down.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Buzelis. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 2.
What anticipation to get rid of it quickly. Saw the D closing in and let it fly.
It's Lever high post. Nothing on the board. Here's Watley, and the dunk by Carr.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
They were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, no doubt.
And these two could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. So tonight's matchup carries an eerie relevance that could go well beyond the one game.
Here's Watley after the Bulls pick up 2. It's stolen by Buzelis. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Holland. 8 points his last outing. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The 3. They get it back. Buzelis with the ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Trailblazers trail by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Grady Diggs checked in for the Bulls. Castle comes in for Dillingham. Clyde Drexler's checked in for the Trailblazers. .105 left here in the opening quarter. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Castle. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Holland, still without a basket. And the dunk by Richaché.
Wow, making sure of that.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 1.
What's up?
Here's Watley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Comes up empty down low. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Castle. Pass to Richaché. There's a good screen. Fires it up. Castle misses.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
And so it's Chicago, headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Their efforts on the glass paid dividends in that first quarter in a big way.
Love the intensity they've shown us there, denying their opponent second chances at the cup. Perfect pass there, understanding how to set up his teammate.
And Chicago shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Dick. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Watley. Scoreless thus far. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Outside, Drexler. And Drexler throws it down hard.
We are seeing a ton of effort from Drexler on offense.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Castle. Inside. Here's Hudson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great feed to the interior, resulting in a successful attack right at the hoop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Chicago making a switch here. Ware's checked in.
Hudson. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Trailblazers trail by 6. On the wing, Drexler. Dick defending. Ball's knocked loose. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Drexler with the block! And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Buzelis is checked in for Hudson.
Matas Buzelis.
Now Buzelis. He's got 5. 4 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for Chicago, Holland taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 7. Drexler scanning the floor. Shoots over Dick. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
You got to D him up better from these in-between spots because he can hurt you from there.
Pass to Dick. And he lobs it up toward the rim, where no good.
Looking for the alley-oop. Jam that time, but...
Oh! Wow, my goodness.
Man!
Putting some style on the jam. Drexler really rubbing it in the defense's face.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set the screen. Here's Castle. The baseline jumper goes down. Castle's got 6 points. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Watley. Still scoreless. Thompson. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Castle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Dennis Watley.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Bulls, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Castle. Rizachet, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Trailblazers making a change here. And so he's able to get one of two. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Nat. Nothing on the board. Thompson, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Drexler. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Boy, that was a nice, silky little shot there. Drexler getting inside and knowing just what to do.
Pass to Rizachet. There's the pick. Here's Castle. Out to the wing. Here's Holland. Got a piece of it.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated that big board.
He sure can run with the best of them. Drexler is as good of an open court player as you'll find.
Pass to Rizachet. At the top of the key, Buzelis. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Buzelis has got 8.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Block and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the Bulls making a change here. Dick's checked in.
11, Grady Dick.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Outside, Drexler. Thompson outside. And it's Carroll in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Masterful job by Carroll there, understanding how to draw the foul in that situation.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
We're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been so far.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
And he makes the first.
Capable of being a lights-out scorer, the big man, Carroll, takes pride in overwhelming defenses.
So he gets them both. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Dick. Here's Castle. Drexler with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Holland. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
That's how you defend. Thompson is active, long, a quality defensive player.
Here's Watley. They trail by 3. Pass to Carroll. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nice shot by Thompson.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Rizer with it. He's got 10. Tips it. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Gets his body in position for the tip and then uses a soft touch to guide it in.
Outside, Drexler. Four on the clock. From about 16, Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Castle. He has 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Carroll. Here's Nat. Pass to Thompson. Now Drexler. He's looking for Carroll and finds him. Shoots over Holland. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Carroll.
A 7-footer with a mid-range J. This makes Carroll such a difficult matchup for defenses.
Here's Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Bulls have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Dillingham's checked in for Grady Dick. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Portland. Lever comes in for Watley. That one is no good. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. High post try, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Pass to Dillingham. Now Rizer. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Over Drexler. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. That's 12 points for Rizer. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that game went the distance as they fell short in overtime.
Tough to put that much effort into a game and still notch a loss. But at times, that's how it goes.
Hicks checked in for Chicago. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Wadley, he's checked in for Drexler. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 4. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Watley. Dick defending. Here's Carroll. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, at his size, Carroll is already most of the way there inside. He just needs the ball and a little room to operate with.
Here's Rizachet. 12 points for him. Three-pointer. And Lever pulls it down.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots and it's hurting his team.
Astonat. And here is Lever. Six to shoot. Down low. Rizachet with it. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Now here's Perkins. Out to the right wing. Pass to Watley. His first shot coming late. Here's Dillingham. Defended by Lever. Here's Rizachet. Nat grabs the miss. Portland trailing here. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Calvin Nat, not only is he skilled, he's one of the hardest working guys in the league, too. He's tough to deal with.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Chicago. Edey comes in for Holland. And Castle is subbed in for Grady Dick. The free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And Nat has proven to be a key cog in this team's offensive machine. He is a capable and confident scorer.
The 9-foot shot, and there it is for him. 14 points for Rizachet. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
Boy, I tell you, it's been a brutal game to play in, but a fun one to watch, partner.
Now here's Perkins. Connects again from distance.
You know what? The nice thing about Perkins is he can score at all 3 levels. At the rim, mid-range, and from the 3. Right there, you see the range.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Rizachet. 14 points for him. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Lever. Off the inbound pass. Lever knocks it loose. Pass to Ware. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Castle misses. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Portland. Over Dillingham. Lever no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Out left to the wing. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Good on the triple. Dillingham's got 6. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Back and forth we go, Kevin. If this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we got us a real treat on our hands.
Here's Nat. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Perkins for 3. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Bulls with the lead. Now Dillingham. Oh, that's blocked. To the inside. Here's Lever. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Lever's got his first bucket of the night. Bulls shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Pass to Rizachet. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial. They can hold for one shot right now.
Yeah, run some clock and get a good one.
Pass to Carroll. Off with the layup.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
Boy, you like the discipline and patience he's played with through the first half.
Never forcing it, always letting the game come to him. Just good, sound, fundamental basketball.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Outside Lever. Drexler high post. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rizachet. To the wing on the left. Here's Castle. It's deflected. And here they come. Nat with the bucket. Nat's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. The Bulls shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Driving the lane. Here's Rizachet. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Leaving no margin for error. That was a terrific finish.
Clark, this is what happens when you refuse to box them out.
Yep.
Yeah, great positioning and even better timing. Superb work on the offensive glass.
And so here's Portland. The Bulls getting the bucket. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Drexler. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Castle. He's got 8. Pass to Edey. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edey's got 6. Here in the second half, Mike, this game is still very close.
An insane amount of lead change. The fans are certainly getting their money's worth.
Now, here's Drexler. 22 points for him. Drains the 19-footer. Drexler's got 24 points.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Castle. Dillingham with it. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Outside, Perkins. Outside, Lever. Now here's Carroll. He's tightly guarded. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
Pass to Castle. Riza with it. He's got 14. Dillingham with it over Drexler. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now a 4-point Chicago lead. Here's Nat. 5 points in the game. Outside, Perkins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Ware. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Tries from 7. That misses off the backboard.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Drexler inside. Outside for Lever. Over Dillingham. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Lever.
Very comfortable in this area. Lever's got a smooth jumper.
Now, Riza And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Drexler outside. Pass to Perkins. And here is Lever. And here's Drexler. He's got 24, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thompson, he's checked in for Perkins.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 43, Michael Thompson.
Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Riza. Here's Castle.